Many people associate business success with bold decisions, rapid expansion, or headline-making achievements. Yet some of the strongest companies are built through a very different philosophy, mastering the small details that most people overlook. Consistent communication, disciplined execution, and attention to seemingly ordinary work rarely make the news, but they often determine whether customers return and whether organizations endure. Andres Celis, head of sales at DMI Aviation Sales Corp, offers an example of that quieter path to leadership. Rather than beginning his career in a boardroom, he started in the company's warehouse, manually tracking aircraft tire inventory and matching serial numbers against shipping documentation. Those early responsibilities may have appeared routine, but they became the foundation for a career built on trust, precision, and continuous improvement. His journey began in 2014 as a warehouse assistant, where he spent summers counting Boeing 777 tires inside DMI Aviation's 23,000 square foot facility. Every tire required accurate serial number verification, and every shipment depended on complete documentation before it could leave the warehouse. Working alongside a family business founded by his father, Andres Celis, in 1996, he gained first-hand exposure to an aviation industry where one overlooked detail can delay shipments or keep an aircraft grounded. Instead of moving directly into sales, Celis deliberately accumulated experience in different environments. He operated an Amazon fulfillment business that successfully shipped more than 2,000 orders while maintaining a 99.8% delivery success rate. Later, he owned and managed an event company that coordinated more than 60 events while supervising a team of 47 promoters across Miami. These ventures looked unrelated on the surface, but each strengthened skills that would later prove valuable: logistics, customer service, operations, communication, and leadership. When he officially stepped into a sales leadership role at DMI Aviation in 2024, it did not feel like starting from scratch. Instead, it represented the culmination of nearly a decade spent understanding the business from multiple perspectives. Because he already knew the inventory systems, warehouse operations, and documentation requirements, he could have meaningful conversations with customers instead of relying solely on sales techniques. One of the most revealing lessons from Celis's experience came from being completely wrong about customer priorities. Early in his sales career, he concentrated most of his attention on the company's largest accounts, believing they naturally deserved the greatest focus. Then a much smaller regional customer quietly left for a competitor after feeling ignored during a shipment delay. That experience reshaped his philosophy. Rather than measuring importance by order volume, he established a personal rule that every customer receives a response within 48 hours. He also schedules regular weekly check-ins with smaller accounts instead of waiting for problems to arise. Those simple habits have already uncovered competitive pricing concerns and shipment issues before they developed into larger problems. The lesson is straightforward but powerful. Loyalty often depends less on the size of an account than on the consistency of attention it receives. His work also highlights an important distinction between urgency and haste. Aviation regularly presents aircraft on ground (AOG) situations, where an airline urgently needs a component to return an aircraft to service. The pressure to move quickly is enormous, but speed without accuracy can create even larger problems. Celis explains that every shipment still requires complete FAA traceability documentation, including careful verification of certificates before quoting delivery timelines. Rather than allowing urgency to replace discipline, he follows a mental checklist that confirms inventory, supporting documentation, and regulatory paperwork before promising delivery. Sometimes that means giving customers a timeline they would rather not hear. In the long run, however, honest expectations build stronger relationships than unrealistic promises. His appreciation for operational discipline extends beyond compliance and logistics. After helping redesign DMI Aviation's website to display live inventory availability and automating several internal processes, he discovered that technology delivers its greatest value when it removes repetitive work rather than replacing human relationships. Hours once spent manually answering inventory questions now become opportunities for meaningful client conversations. That same philosophy appears in one of the operational metrics Celis recently highlighted. Instead of focusing only on fulfillment speed, he emphasized measuring the time between a customer placing an order and receiving written confirmation with a shipping date. Internal analysis showed that customers receiving confirmations more quickly returned more frequently, even when final delivery times remained the same. The insight shifts attention from the visible outcome to the quality of the handoff that occurs before the work even begins. Family has also shaped his approach to leadership. Watching his father build DMI Aviation over nearly 3 decades demonstrated that resilience often matters more than dramatic moments of success. According to Celis, one of the most valuable lessons he observed was his father's ability to remain calm during difficult situations, whether dealing with delayed shipments or challenging customer conversations. That steadiness became a leadership model he now strives to emulate during high-pressure situations with airline operators whose aircraft may be waiting for critical components. His favorite book, Generation to Generation: Life Cycles of the Family Business, reinforced that perspective by presenting succession as an ongoing process rather than a single transition. For Celis, years spent in warehouse operations were not separate from leadership preparation. They were leadership preparation. Every role added another layer of understanding that now influences his decisions. Throughout his career, a consistent pattern emerges. The warehouse taught precision. Entrepreneurship taught adaptability. Event management taught communication. Sales taught responsiveness. Technology taught efficiency. None of those experiences replaced the others. Together, they produced a broader understanding of how businesses actually create lasting value. The temptation in business is often to search for revolutionary strategies or dramatic shortcuts. Celis' experience suggests something much less glamorous, but far more sustainable. Organizations grow stronger when they answer every customer, verify every document, improve every process, and treat every interaction as an opportunity to build trust. Excellence is rarely the product of one extraordinary decision. More often, it is the accumulation of thousands of ordinary decisions made well. Ultimately, why the smallest details build the strongest businesses is not simply a description of Andres Celis' career. It is the principle connecting each stage of his journey. From counting aircraft tires by hand to leading international customer relationships, every advancement rested upon habits developed long before they became visible. His story reminds us that sustainable leadership is built through consistency, humility, and careful attention to the work that others often overlook. Businesses may compete on products and pricing, but they are remembered for reliability, trust, and the discipline to get the small things right every single day. Here's a review of what we can learn from Andres Celis. Number 1. Mastering routine responsibilities creates the foundation for greater leadership opportunities. Number 2. Treat every customer with consistent attention, because today's smallest account may become tomorrow's strongest relationship. Number 3. Speed should never come at the expense of accuracy when trust depends on both. Number 4. Automation delivers its greatest value when it creates more time for meaningful human relationships.